Hello, welcome back to the VDC space. Today we're going to be doing a septic tank design. We're going to model a brickwork, the base and the concrete cap, and also we're going to include the pipes on both sides, and then we're going to generate a family of a manhole cover using a plumbing template. Before I get started, I would like to ask you guys to please subscribe to the channel. If you are new, please subscribe, and if you already subscribed, hit the notification button as I upload Revit tutorials 3 times every week. Now, without further ado, let's jump into Revit. Now, here we are in Revit 23. So the first thing you're going to do is we're going to open up a template. So we're going to go to new, and then we're going to use the construction template. And then we're going to set up our grids and levels. So you're going to go to grid and then place them. And then pick line, and then we're going to offset this by 2230 millimeters. And then 1230 millimeters. Escape, and then go to grids again, and then we're going to place the one running across like so, and then you're going to double click and then rename this to A, and then you're going to go to pick line and then offset this by 1030 millimeters. Now that's perfect. So we're going to change the scale to 1:50, and then just reduce these grids, and then we're going to center these grids like so, and then zoom in. Now the next step is you're going to go to the south elevation and then just extend these grids, these levels and grids, and then we're going to rename this level to 00 dash base. Enter, and then we're going to rename this one to 01 dash top of wall. And then we're going to change the height from 4000 to 2000 millimeters. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to the base floor plan, and then we're going to set up our walls. So you're going to go to wall and then drop down, and then until you find this wall, wall FND 440 BLK, select it, and then you're going to set your constraint, your top level to top of wall, and then you're going to go to edit type and then duplicate and then rename this to 230 millimeter brickwork dash plastered. And then you're going to say okay, and then under structure go to edit, and then you're going to change this structure thickness to 210, and then the next step is we're going to add plaster on both sides of the wall. And in order for us to do that, we're going to go to insert and then insert again. So one property, we're going to take it upwards beyond this core boundary, and then select the next one, you're going to take it downwards below this core boundary. So, and then we're going to add the material to these. So you're going to type in plaster and then select plaster, say okay, and then do the same thing for this one, plaster, okay, and then change the thickness to 10 millimeters, and do the same thing for the other one, 10 millimeters. So you're going to say okay, and then apply, and then okay, and then you're going to place your walls. And then right in the middle like so. Now the next step is you're going to add your section in the middle of your septic tank like so, and then you can just drag this the extent of your view like so, and then you're going to add another section like this, and then you can just reduce the extent of your view like so. And now we're going to have to poke holes for the pipes on in this middle wall. So in order for us to do that, you're going to double click on this section. So here we are on this section, and then you're going to select this wall, and then you're going to go to edit profile. And in order for us to poke the holes, you're going to have to edit the profile of this wall. So our holes are going to be 160 millimeters, and then it's going to be half the height of this wall. They're going to be placed on the center of this wall. So you're gonna have to place a horizontal line like this, and then you're gonna place another vertical line in the middle of this wall like this, and then you're gonna place a rectangle, and then from this middle line you're gonna offset it by 80 millimeters, and then do the same thing on the other side. It's gonna be 80 millimeters, and then do it on this side 80 millimeters, and then on this side 80 millimeters. Now you can select the horizontal and vertical line and then delete them, and then you have your 160 by 160 hole for the pipes. And now you're gonna select this and then go to copy, and right on the middle of this horizontal line you're gonna select it and then copy it to the right with an offset of 200 millimeters. And then you're gonna do the same thing on the other side. Say copy and then take it to the other side by 200 millimeters. There you go, and you're gonna say finish. Then when you go to your 3D view, this is what you have. Perfect. Now you're gonna go to your base again, and then for the base, we're gonna have to add a foundation slab. So go to structure, and then under foundation, you're gonna go to slab, and then for our foundation slab, we're gonna go to edit type, and then duplicate, and then we're gonna make it 100 millimeters. So 100 millimeter base. So you're gonna say okay, and then under structure edit, and then you're gonna add material to this. So it's gonna be concrete, and then you're gonna drop down. So we're gonna make it concrete cast in place gray, okay, and then the thickness is gonna be 100 millimeters, okay, and then okay, and then we're gonna place a rectangle randomly like so, and then we're gonna adjust the offset. So you're gonna select this one, and the offset from the exterior wall we're gonna make it 100 millimeters. So it's gonna be the same on all the sides. So 100 millimeter offset. Perfect. So we're gonna say finish, go to your 3D view. This is what you have. And then the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna add our concrete cap on top of our walls. So you're gonna open the floor plan for top of wall, and as you can see, this is what we have. And we're gonna go to structure and then floor this time, and then we're gonna place a rectangle on top of our wall like so. And then we're gonna have to edit our floor. Go to edit type and then duplicate. So we're gonna make this 150 millimeter concrete cap, and then okay, and then under structure go to edit, and then we're gonna remove these parameters. So you delete all of them, and then we're gonna remove this one. So we're gonna be left with only one structure, and then we're gonna assign a material to this. So we're gonna make it concrete casting. So we're gonna say concrete, then drop down. So we're gonna make it concrete cast in place gray, and then okay, and then the thickness we're gonna make it 150 millimeters, and then okay, and then apply okay, and we're gonna say finish edit mode, and it says would you like the walls to go up to this floor level to attach to its bottom. So we're gonna say attach, and go to your 3D view. This is what you have. We are almost there. Now the next thing, before we're gonna place our pipes that are gonna be set on the exterior of these two walls, we're gonna have to add our manhole covers. So in order for us to do that, we're gonna generate a family of a manhole cover. So you're gonna go to file, and then go to new, and then family, and then you're gonna drop down until you meet this metric plumbing fixture. Say okay. So this is what we have. So you're gonna go to your left elevation, and on your left elevation you're gonna add a reference plane, just randomly add it, and then you're gonna adjust the offset. You're gonna make it 180 millimeters. Okay, and then go go back to your floor plan reference level, and then we're gonna add as our extrusion. So go to create and then extrusion, and then you're gonna go with the circle option and then place it right in the middle like so. And then the radius, we're gonna make it, so you're gonna say the diameter of our circle is gonna be 950 millimeters for the over base. The over base is the bottom section of our manhole cover. So it's gonna be, the diameter is gonna be 950 millimeters. So we're gonna say we're gonna use an equation equals 950 divided by 2, and then enter. Perfect. And then our thickness of our over base is going to be 20 millimeter, and then we're going to add a material to this, and then we're going to type in cast iron. So we're going to go with this option, iron ductile, and then load it in, and then apply, okay, and then okay. And then when you go to your 3D view, this is what you have. So you can just change the level of detail and then set it to shaded. And then we're gonna go back to our reference level, and then go to extrusion again, go to create, and then extrusion again. We're gonna add another circle, sort of like our opening, and then we're gonna add our circle and then place it like this, and then set our radius to, so for our opening, the diameter is 750 millimeters. So we're gonna say for our radius 750 divided by 2, and then enter. And then we're gonna say material is iron ductile, it's okay, and then finish, and then go to your left elevation. So you're gonna hover over here and then press tab until you select the second circle we generated, and then we're gonna drag it to the top reference plane. But as you can see, we have to adjust the thickness. We have to make it 20. So you're going to just drag it like this. And then while you are here, you're going to hover over this top circle and then press tab until you only left with an option of selecting the bottom line of our shape. So you're going to select it and then adjust the thickness and make it 20 millimeters. So go to your 3D view. This is what you have. Now the next thing is you're gonna add the body of our manhole cover. So in order for us to do that is you're gonna go back to our floor plan reference level, and then we're gonna go to create, and then we're gonna create a sweep. So go to sweep and then sketch path, and then we're going to select the circle again, and then we're going to place it like so until it meets the concrete, the manhole opening, which is our smaller circle, which is based in on the top. So we're going to press escape and then finish edit mode. And then while you're at it, you're going to go to edit profile and then go to the left elevation open view. So this is what you have. And now we're gonna place our extrusion. So you're gonna add a profile of 20 millimeter thick. So you're gonna place it like so, and then take it to the right by 20. Actually, let's make it 10, and then you're gonna drag it upwards and then place it like so. And then we're gonna add a material to this. So it's gonna be iron ductile, okay. And then we're gonna say finish and then finish again. Then go to your 3D view. Your extrusion is created. So the last thing we're gonna do is go to join and then join all the extrusions that you have generated. So this is what you have. Now we have to poke a hole on the over base of this manhole cover. So you're gonna select the bottom, the over base, and then edit extrusion, and then go to your reference level floor plan, and then select your circle again, and then place it like so, and then drag it until it meets the inner boundary of this smaller circle. So you're going to press escape and then finish edit mode, and then go to a 3D view, and then this is what you have. Perfect. Now you're going to say load it into your project. I'm not going to save this. I already saved this. So I'm going to say no, and then go to your top of wall floor plan, and then you're going to place it like so. You're gonna place it on the two sides, and then in order for you to center it, I'm just gonna say I'm gonna place our reference lines. Before that, let me just remove this span direction annotation, and then select our reference line, and then I'm gonna place it on the middle like so. And then for this one, I'm gonna place another reference line like this. And then this side, I'm gonna place a reference line which is and then I'm gonna offset it from the outer boundary of the wall by 650 millimeters. And then I'm gonna center this manhole on this reference plane. So I'm gonna say AL for aligned. And then I'm gonna select this reference plane and then select the middle of this manhole cover. And now it's centered there. So I'm gonna do the same thing this side, select the reference plane and then select this manhole cover. And now it's centered on this part. And then when I go to your 3D view, this is what we have. Now the last step is if I can just select this wall and say temporary hide and then hide element. This is what we have. And then the last thing is I'm going to add our pipes on this. So I'm going to go to your base and then I'm going to open this section, double click on there. And this is what we have. As you can see, I'm just going to change the level of detail. So we have our holes, we have our two chambers, and then we have our manhole covers. So we're going to add pipes to this. So I'm going to go to insert and then go to load family. And then under metric library, I'm going to go to UK contents. So I'm just going to change this view and then drop down and then go to plumbing, actually pipe, and then pipe fittings, and then go to PVC, this one, PVC, and then solvent welded. And then I'm going to just load all of these into our project. So I'm not gonna go into too much detail when it comes to the plumbing stuff. So I'm just gonna place them and then go about it. So I'm gonna go to and then I'm gonna go to systems and then place our pipes. And then I'm gonna place my pipe like so until it meets this our reference plane. So I'm gonna do the same thing this side. Make sure they are in line with each other. So I'm gonna place it like so. And then I'm gonna go press escape and then I'm gonna go to pipe fittings. And then as you can see on our pipe fittings, I'm just gonna randomly place it like so. And then select this and then change the diameter so that it can be the same as the diameter of this pipe. So I think it's 150. Yes. And then in order for us to change the orientation of this fitting, we're gonna have to press this rotating arrows. So I'm going to rotate it like so. And then I'm going to say move and then drag it towards this pipe. Perfect. So I'm just going to drag this pipe and then center this fitting so that it can be centered on this reference plane like so. And then I'm going to select this and then copy and then take it to the other side like so. And then drag this pipe towards the end like this. So the next thing you're gonna do is, as you can see, I have to rotate this pipe at the 90 degree angle. So I'm gonna select it and say rotate, and then right in the middle, I'm gonna rotate it 90 degrees to the left, and then it's like this. So I'm gonna disconnect it and then drag it downwards until it connects with the pipe. And then I'm gonna drag this pipe towards the end. So I have to make sure they are aligned. So I'm gonna connect them like so. Now it's perfect. So let me just center this on this reference plane, and this is what we have. So I'm gonna do the same thing this side. So I'm just gonna remove this, and then this one I'm gonna select it and then go to mirror draw axis, and then right in the middle of this septic tank, I'm just gonna place our mirror axis, and then it's copied to the other side, and then adjust it until it's centered on this reference plane. And then I'm going to drag this pipe until it connects with this fitting. Perfect. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add two more pipes on the top and on the bottom of this fitting. So I'm going to see pipe again, and then select it like so, and then drag it upwards until it meets the manhole cover. And then I'm going to place another one that goes down like so. It doesn't matter with the dimensions. You guys can assume your own dimensions, but they have to, the ones that are running to the top, they have to meet the bottom of this manhole cover. So I'm just going to place another one that's going downwards like so. And then when I go to a 3D view, this is what we have. So that is it. You can go so far as changing the materials of these pipes, go into too much detail. If you specialize in MEP and plumbing, please don't cringe at my model. So I was just showing you a basic design of a septic tank. You can go about different routes when it comes to that. If you want to create a more intelligent family, you can do so, a parametric family. So in later tutorials, I will show you guys how you can generate a septic tank family whereby it's intelligent to the point whereby when you add a formula that includes the number of people in a household, it changes the dimensions of that septic tank. So I will go into too much detail on the upcoming tutorials. But here, it was just a basic design of a septic tank using basic building materials. So thank you for watching. I hope you guys will tune in on upcoming tutorials, and we'll meet again. If I did well, please comment. If I didn't do well, please criticize. Remember, BIM is people, policy, software, and collaboration. So I'll see you next time. Peace.